Thank you for watching Edupedia World videos. In this session of our learning about marketing management from Kotler and Keller, we'll be looking on marketing and customer value. According to Kotler and Keller, key ingredients of marketing management process are insightfulness, creative strategies, and plans that can guide marketing activities. Developing the right marketing strategy over time requires the mix of discipline and flexibility. Companies, they have to stick to a strategy, but also constantly improve it. They must also develop strategies for a range of products and services that are well within the organization. The task of any business is to deliver value, service, and product to the customer at a profit. In a competitive economy with informed buyers, they are faced with abundant choices. A company can win only by fine-tuning the value delivery process and choosing, providing, and communicating superior value. Best prices gives good profit margin to retailers who can buy goods at lower price in bulk. We have two parts. First is value and then the profit. Value is important to the customer because they are spending the money for product or service. Profit is again important to the companies because they have invested heavily into the product or the service in terms of R&D or in terms of hiring the experienced and expert people. So value at the rate profit can be standardized as quality products or services that are being sold with profit gains to the company. Let us see the value delivery process and the value chain. The value delivery process. There are two views of marketing. One is the traditional view and second is the modern view. The traditional view of marketing is that the companies, they make goods or they provide services with one aim in their mind. They sell them to earn profit, with marketing as a part of their selling process. Companies that adopt to this traditional view have best chances of succeeding in economies which are marked by goods shortages, where consumers are not particular about the quality or the feature or the style. For example, the developing markets, where the basic staple goods like milk, bread, vegetable are more important than those luxury goods. But this view fails in those marketing areas where there are multiple types of consumers who do not only need products, but they want a quality factor that is associated with their products or the services. They look for good quality, they look for brand equity, and they look for brand association as well. People with individual wants, perception, preferences, and buying criteria are found in these new markets or developed markets. Now companies, they need to design and deliver offerings for well-defined target markets. Instead of emphasizing on just making and selling, companies now see themselves as a part of value delivery process. According to Kotler and Keller, we can define the value creation and delivery sequences into three phases. First, choosing the value represents the homework that is done by marketeers before any product or service exists. Marketers must segment the market. They should select appropriate target and develop offerings value proposition. Remember, in the previous videos we learned about STP model, the model that tells us about segmentation, targeting and positioning, which essentially means that they have to study the market before launching any product or service. If they do not study the market, what is the market capability, how much is the buying power of the market, and what are the likes and the dislike of the people, those who are in the market, they cannot launch a product or the service. Second phase is providing the value. Marketing must develop specific product features, prices, and distribution. Remember, we learned from Maruti Suzuki about QSP. Q, that stands for quality of their product, S for service network, and P for the affordable price that they have. The third is the communication of the value. By utilizing the sales for internet, advertisements, and other communication tools, they have to announce and promote the product. They have to tell what are the USPs of their product. They have to tell whether their product was the product of the year of the previous year. Like if you will see the ads of Hyundai car, they will always quote that their cars have been the car of the year, say for 2016 or 15, and that's how they bank upon the image of their brand. And all these phases, they have their own individual cost implications. The value chain. According to Howard's Porter, the value chain is a tool for identifying ways to create more customer value. The value chain identifies 9 strategic relevant activities, 5 of which are primary and 4 are supporting activities that create value and cost in a specific business. This model assumes that each company is an ecosystem of activities that are performed that are related to design, production or marketing and delivery of the product. Manufacturing companies create value by acquiring raw materials and using them to produce something useful. Retailers bring together a range of products and present them in a way that's convenient to the customers, sometimes supported by service as fitting or after sales services or maybe warranty or guarantee. So value chain is value created and captured minus cost of creating that value is the profit margin for the company. Let us see the 5 primary activities. First is the inbound logistics. As the name suggests, these are the processes that are related to receiving, storing and distributing the inputs internally. The relationship between the company and the supplier are a key factor in creating value at this point. Then comes the operation. These are all those activities that transform the raw input or the raw materials into outputs that are sold to the customers. Here your operational system is creating to the value. Then comes the outbound logistics. These are the activities that are useful for delivering the product or the service to the end customer. Then comes the marketing and sales. These are the processes you use to persuade clients to purchase from you instead of your competitor. The benefit you offer and how well you communicate them are the source of value here. Then last is service or the after sales. These are the activities that are related to maintaining the value of your product or service to your customer, and once they have purchased, this comes in the picture. Then comes the support activities. Support activities are more or less same to the primary activities. First is the procurement or purchasing. This is what the organization does to get the resources it needs to operate. This includes finding vendors and negotiating for the best prices. Then comes the human resource management. This is how well a company recruits, hires, trains, motivates, rewards and retains its workers. People are significant source of value, so business can create a clear advantage with good HR practices. Then comes the technological development or advancement. These activities, they relate to managing and processing information as well as protecting a company's knowledge base. Minimizing information technology cost, staying current with the technological advancements and other things are contributing to the value creation. Then comes the infrastructure. These are the company's support system and functions that allow to maintain daily operations. Accounting, legal, administrative and general management are examples of necessary infrastructure that business can use to their advantage. Let us see the core business processes. To be successful, a company also needs to look for competitive advantage beyond its own operation into the value chains of supplier, distributor and customers. The success of a company will depend not only on how well each department has performed their work, but also on how well the company coordinates within the departmental activities. The first is the market sensing process. All the activities in gathering and acting upon information about market falls under this line. Second is the new offering realization process. All the activities in researching, developing and launching the high quality offerings quickly and within the budget are the part of new offering realization process. The customer acquisition process. All the activities in defining target markets and prospecting for new customer are the part of the customer acquisition process. The customer relationship management process. All the activities that are involved in building deeper understanding, deeper relationship and offering into individual customers are falling under this line. Then last, the fulfillment management process. The fulfillment management process includes all the activities in receiving and approving orders, shipping the goods on time and collecting the payments. I thank you and I'll meet you in the next video.